Hello and welcome to another episode of Hong Kong House Cards. This is an Age Edition. We got Eliza who's coming to the temple to take a look at a cyborg. I'll let Max introduce how Eliza's getting there, what she's doing, all that good stuff.
Well. There, I knew I forgot something. Since time immemorial, mankind has been interested in the new, the exciting. I don't know if that's the case in here as well, but Liza wants to do some mechanical inspection today. We'll see how that goes as she strolls up on the temple. It's like, is there a knock or doorbell here? Anything?
There's like one of those large kind of brass rings on the door, a knocker.
This is not this is not the Dark Ages. Ding, ding, ding. She says as she opens the giant door.
Alright, so Brother Hamara has been previously mentioned, the shorter, bald, older-looking Japanese man will answer and say, "Oh, hi, Eliza. How are you?"
Yeah, good. I didn't explode, so that's great.
It's usually good, yes. What brings you to the temple today?
Just chit-chatting. I was hoping to catch Hyun.
Ah, okay. He'll raise two fingers to his temple and just kind of nod after a couple seconds. Like, you know where his room is, right?
Yeah, I've been to his room before.
Hey, he's waiting for you.
Oh, you hear Jojo from another room say, "Somebody's about to get laid."
Sounds like JoJo's about to get a lot of loud voices in her head.
They're gonna get their response worth it.
Alright.
Do-do, do-do, do-do. Eliza will, to the beat of her music, this sort of poppy-ish music that's playing on our headphones, on our headset. We'll just walk towards the room and just wait. Does this door hold? Like, she knocks on it. It's like, what? Why is this so? God damn it!
He'll answer the door. Oh, hey, Eliza. What's up?
Not too much. I wanted to see how you were.
Coming. He'll like lean back across the door and let you in.
Before she leaves, she'll do like the thumbs up to JoJo's room. And then enter their room. Hasn't really changed much. You still working on your big gun?
Yeah, it's coming along slowly but surely.
You hear Leon hears and he hears in his head. That's what she said.
He's gonna like have a minor look of annoyance and say, "Excuse me," for a second, and like just kind of flick. Like he'll pull out a cheek and just kind of slide it back, and you'll see a bunch of switches, and he'll flick a few of them up, and then he'll move the thing back. I had to activate the mind shield. Sorry about that.
That's quite all right. And she will put her hair behind her ear. I don't mind you revealing more of yourself.
Damn it! I get cut off.
best reaction, Kim.
He's not really sure how to take that comment.
As she starts to walk around the little room. Oh, you really only sit here, don't you?
What was that? I missed.
You really only just sit here and work, don't you?
Kind of. I mean, I do training with some of the other brothers occasionally.
I mean, that's nice, I think. I hope. But what do you do for fun? Like, you can't just sit here all day.
He just kind of looks. He looks a little off as like that's just kind of what I do.
Oh, honey. That's. Aw. All right. You say you couldn't go out, right?
Not for very long.
What is not for very long?
Like a couple hours at the most, usually.
Is that 2 hours? 3 hours?
About 2, yeah.
Okay. Then we have, if you want, 2 hours to go out, if you like.
Are you Are you asking me out or something?
I don't know, Hyun. I am standing here in your room. I am pacing around, and I have literally asked that. I think that's kind of obvious.
Okay. I don't really know where anything is since, I don't leave here very often.
Neither do I, so why don't we start with the area around the temple?
Okay.
Sweet.
Hyun's just gonna, open the door for you again.
She'll walk through and a wink again to Jojo's room.
Jojo can't help.
Just gonna walk out. And he'll kind of walk with you to the front entrance, and then right before opening the door, he'll yell, "Master Bell, I'm going out." You'll hear a, "Okay, wait, what?" And then he's gonna quickly open the door and motion for you to go.
Jojo busts out her room when she hears that.
Go, 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 go! Zoom.
You never see it coming. All right, so they rush outside the door. What is? I hope Hyun is not in a classic Akashic garb.
Not really. He's usually pretty. He's wearing what would you probably consider workout clothes most of the time. So he's got shoes on and a tank top and sweatpants on.
Wonderful.
It's slightly better than.
So we see what's around here. All right. Eliza is going to grab him by his wrist and just Yoink.
First thing you notice when you yoink him, he is very heavy.
So tries to yoink him and then. Damn.
So yeah,
I
you
know.
know.
I know.
Oh, by the way, you get a text message. Eliza does. I'm just
Gra-
warning you now. He is literally so heavy, you're gonna have to be taught. That is the text message you get. Or he will break you. Is that it? That's a second text.
Message back. Great. I like a workout. So, should we go?
So wander.
To wander the damp and dark corners of Hong Kong.
Oh boy.
What is out here today?
Well, the temple is not too far away from a baseball stadium.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know. There's a few restaurants of various cuisines, different like nationalities, cuisines and stuff. It's like a museum that isn't the occult museum. It's a different museum.
Thank fuck. So, I'm sorry to ask, but I really want to know, and I'm really curious actually. Do you like eat and drink normally?
Yeah, I can't. It's one of the ways to charge my batteries and everything, get energy.
All right. So how about we go grab something to drink on a porch or something like that?
Sounds good.
Sweet. It's pretty close. So if anything should happen, we can just rush on back, you know?
Yeah, sounds good.
So after a little while, hopefully, if not after a longer little while, these two will find a cafe and find a table. If it's sunny outside, if it's not sunny inside.
It's a pretty nice day. Like it's a little warm. Smog's not too bad today for it being Hong Kong.
It's Hong Kong. That's right. Hold on. I'm gonna go inside. So, what do you want to drink?
Let's have an espresso, I think. Yeah, espresso.
All right. I'll have a citrus tea. And after ordering and sitting down and drinking. So, when's the last time you've gotten out?
The last time I was out of the temple was shortly before I got brought here. Before I kind of awakened, I guess.
And how long was that ago?
2 years?
What?
Yeah, 2 years. Yeah,
What?
yeah.
What?
That's been a minute.
I mean, I know I don't get out much, but damn.
it's not doing anything. I fixed it. Yeah. I try to not do it too often.
I can imagine. So it's practicing and working on your very impressive weaponry. All you do? Or
I mean, I watch Star Wars. I read.
I've seen all the Star Wars gear in your room. Pretty big fan, huh?
Who's just kind of raise his finger like, yeah, a little bit.
What do you think of the last two movies?
I had some minor issues, but they're just that minor. Overall, I thought they were pretty good. Like lightsabers bouncing off like armor and stuff. That was not. It's kind of a thing, but
Yeah, that was weird.
other than that, I thought.
Though my favorite moment of those two is still the moment. You know which moment I'm talking about? The
Not a
moment.
character is it the Darth Vader one from Rogue One?
It is the Darth Vader one.
He's gonna nod. Yeah.
I mean, the movie was a good movie, but then that showed up, and then it turned into a great movie.
Suddenly, Darth Vader was in our nightmares again.
You know, everybody's talking about wanting them to make like a Darth Vader movie. I personally don't want it.
Yeah.
Because it takes away the terror and fear that fucking Sith Lord spreads.
Yeah. Just a movie of him going around fucking shit up is not gonna be great.
Like a scene or three? Fuck yes. Entire movie? Yeah.
Absolutely. Is at this point, you'll both kind of like, you'll notice, you'll visibly notice, you guys are getting some weird looks because he looks like a bodybuilder, and you've got a bunch of scars and stuff, and you're just chilling in a cafe talking about Star Wars.
Haters are gonna hate.
What language?
Ooh, that's important. What language has Eliza been speaking?
Cantonese.
Okay, Young would be as well. So
When in China, do as Chinese people do.
it makes sense. What do you do for fun?
Me?
Yeah.
I experiment. I blow things up. I race from time to time.
But like street racing.
Yeah, something like that.
Sweet.
There's some people that I cater to that have their car fixed in my garage, and they've introduced me to some of the street races here. It's really cool, but it's also really lethal because you make one mistake and you're dead.
Kinda, yeah.
Like I enjoy it. I could just, like all I am asking for is one race without all of this macho thing going on. Because every time you walk there, it's just every dude is just like to you.
I don't think that's ever gonna happen, sadly.
I know. I know.
Just, because of the people that would normally be doing that kind of thing.
I know. I shot 3 of them in the leg.
They're still doing it?
Just the die-hard ones. Those they kind of like it when I shoot them, when I hurt them.
It's weird. What's the deal?
It's a thing. It's not my thing. That's why I stopped shooting people as often.
I mean, sometimes he'll like he looks like he's about to say something, and then he realizes where you two are, and he's like, maybe I shouldn't say what I was about to say.
Tactful. Eliza will nod and take a sip of her tea. But yeah, like outside of that, I also don't really go out as much. I mean, I go out more often than you do, but you know, gotta work on my things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you been working on anyway?
I'm trying to come up with a good design for a new engine. I mean, my guinea pig so far has been my van. Um, I've decided to start up low and then build it up from there, but I'm just having a little bit of a blockade going on up here. She taps her head.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. With everything going on and with Mr. Edgelord saying what he does.
Edgelord. Oh, Gravedigger?
Yeah. Scrooge McDuck.
I don't know much about that guy other than every time he comes to the temple, he's either knocked the fuck out or in serious trouble with multiple people, or both.
That's beautiful. Serves him right.
Also, apparently he made a deal with some demon that used to fight the master of the temple.
You don't make deals with extra dimensional entities from that come from a negative pole. That's a bad idea.
It's a terrible idea, and yet
I mean, you could technically do it if you have enough preparations in place and fail safes, forward fail safes. But even then, why? Why would you?
from what I heard, this was like right after a bunch of people fought Mara, and then he just showed up and was like, "Hey, want to make a deal?"
Wait, Mara, as in Mara, the shadow from that new Persona game?
You know how they have a lot of their shadows and demons and stuff. Apologies.
I gotta talk with Atlas.
Atlas.
It's the creator.
Oh yeah.
Some weird shit going on.
I don't know if one's the result of the other or not.
It's probably somewhere in the middle. Like always. But yeah, no. Aside from that, it's been pretty quiet. Actually, I haven't heard too much going on. I've just been waiting on a certain phone call, and since I didn't get a certain phone call, I decided to check it out myself.
Sorry. You look slightly ashamed.
That's all right.
Not good at social. Yes.
That's all right. I mean, I didn't come before, so before this moment, so you know. But now we are here talking about silly shit.
Yeah.
So,
I think the thing I think I'm almost done with that I was working on. Yeah. Place to test it out.
you'd like to test out your big gun?
I would.
I'd love to see it.
He like looks at you and then visibly strains to quirk an eyebrow.
From real close, if possible.
I think we could make this work.
Wonderful. She claps her hands and just starts rubbing them. Oh, I'd like to see your project as well, of course.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm sorry, that's a terrible joke.
It's alright.
I just had to do it. That was too much. I'm pretty sure JoJo would be terribly disappointed in me if I didn't make the joke. Ah, boy. Anything going on with you lately? You figured out how to stay longer or outside or anything like that?
I'm getting there, I think.
Really?
Working on that. Yeah. Like think for a second. Thing. I can never remember the different names used. Second, sorry. There you go. So, I've been working on kind of I think your group would call it a metaphysical ether type thing to kind of try and push away or make it so I'm not as, you know, not right with the rest of the world. It's going to take a while, but
I can imagine. I'm thinking you're going to need a lot of. Yeah, you're going to need a lot of knowledge of metaphysical ether, as well as a fair understanding of ether dynamics and chemistry and engineering, I'd say.
I've got a basic idea of those, but I'm still learning.
I'm actually really glad you understood what I said. I'm sorry, but not a lot of people get what I mean when I say those names.
I've made friends with some Aetherites online and talked with them a lot.
Online friends. I mean, that is a way I could. Yeah. I'm sorry. I just have these horrible, I guess, prejudices against the Akashic Brotherhood. Like, I was surprised to find out that the temple has internet.
Okay. Sorry, I'm almost talking like.
Suck it.
Okay. Sure. I missed like your last sentence.
I was surprised to find out that the temple actually has internet.
It's yeah. Well, I kind of installed. I did the whole thing for it. So
Why am I not surprised to that?
on the plus side, we'd be getting more recruits since I did, so they can't even get mad.
Hey, Netflix does miracles.
It does.
Oh, Netflix. You want to watch some movies later on?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sure. Netflix it is then. Takes another sip of the tea.
We'll drink his piss.
Eliza's trying real hard to not make the Netflix and chill joke.
So is Ty here out of character?
Let loose. She says, the pauses, they are so real.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not super good at social.
I mean, neither am I, sweetheart, but that's all right. I mean, the main thing that I wanted to do today has already been accomplished.
What's that?
Getting you out. And, having something to drink with you and talking with you.
Yeah, just continues drinking his coffee.
Ah. Oh dear. So what movies do they currently have on Netflix?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Aside from everything Marvel
Right.
series? Have you started watching American Gods?
Yes. It's pretty good.
I still need to start.
It is pretty good. I haven't read the book, but
Neither have I. Do you want to watch that?
we could. I've got a Stars account, so get that. No.
Wonderful. So, what is American Gods about? Because I've heard everything, like a lot of hubbub about it, but I've never really looked into what it is.
It's about a man named Shadow who gets out of prison a few days early because he finds out that his wife has died. Goes to her funeral. Turns out she was cheating on him. And he meets this weird dude named Mr. Wednesday along the way, and then a bunch of weird stuff happens. That's about as far as the series has gotten.
That sounds a lot, well, not really, but it sounds a lot like Stranger Things.
I haven't seen Stranger Things.
You should. It's pretty good. Well, it's decided then. First it's American Gods, then it's Stranger Things.
Cool.
Satisfaction. Shall we get going?
Sounds good.
Eliza will finish her tea. And it says, go in Dutch on this one.
I've got a bit of money. I can pay first.
All right. Social lesson number 1. When the girl says, do we go Dutch on this? You don't pay on your own.
But I want to.
Well, so do I.
You hear from the counter, just split the check already. Come on. Like, get out of here and get laid. It's so freaking obvious.
Yeah, I was just gonna look up at the person running the counter.
That's a younger woman. Brightly colored clothes. Facial piercings.
Is it JoJo?
Nope.
Gosh, stuff.
That
There's
sounds,
literally a random Chinese woman that is tired of hearing all this back and forth.
Eliza will turn to the woman at the counter, wink, and then lay down half of the money, and just proceed to walk towards the door.
I'll lay down half the money and then follow Eliza.
When they're outside, Eliza will turn around and say, "You're adorable," and kiss him on the cheek, and then walk towards the temple.
It'll take a minute and then follow.
The rest is a mystery.
Yeah, they share a tender moment together.
Persona fade out.
Oh boy. Alright. We calling it there?
Yep.
Alright. Thank you for playing. Thank you, future watchers, for watching. This has been an adorable episode of Hong Kong House of Cards. Have a good night.
Somebody get the bucket.